up, people of YouTube? This one's gonna be wild. So it's a terrible plan. Everything about this plan is not good, which is why this makes it a really good video. Some of y'all may have heard of a TV series called Roadkill done on Motor Trend or Hot Rod Magazine. I forget who actually runs it, whatever. I'm gonna try and make my own version of that, and we're gonna call it MOTOKIll. I have some really just retarded plans for this, and y'all are gonna see it and think like you're an idiot, but that's why you're gonna watch the videos. And this is gonna be the first step into MOTOKIll. All right, so let me explain. Right now it is 4:13 p.m. on Friday. I am driving to West Texas. From where I live to where I'm going in Seminole, Texas is 8 hours. I will not be arriving there until 10:30 tonight. Once I arrive there, I am going to be rebuilding the motor and assembling a 2019 KTM 152 stroke, and that bike will be assembled tonight. Then we have to drive 3.5 hours north to Amarillo and race at Bowers MX, and it's a 2-day race, Saturday, Sunday racing. I will not arrive till 10:30. Got to build a motor. The bike is stripped all the way down. I'm gonna have to piece this motor together, build the bike, get everything together tonight, drive 3.5 hours to Amarillo. Whether that happens tonight or in the morning, I don't know yet, but we have to be there at 8:30 in the morning for practice tomorrow, and then race over the weekend on a bike that I rode 4.5 years ago for about an hour until I blew it up, and that bike has been sitting on a bench ever since then. So I have about an hour on this bike. Suspension that's on it is set up for a beginner, because when Lawson, this was his first bike ever, and that suspension was set up for him as a beginner. So I'm going to be racing factory connection beginner suspension from 2019 on a bike that I'm going to build tonight. Bone stock, stock pipe, stock everything. The way I'm acquiring this bike, if y'all saw my arena cross video, we had KYB conversion suspension on that bike. Well, that Lawson is trading me KYB conversion suspension for that KTM because the bike's been sitting for 4 years. He's not using it anyway. This is a terrible plan, but this is what makes this such a great video. So it's gonna be a disaster. Everything about it's gonna be a disaster, but that's what makes it a good series, because everything is just so dumb. So we're basically doing the same thing here, just motocross edition. And is it gonna be a disaster? Probably. Is the video gonna be entertaining? Obviously, because I'm in it. So we're gonna see how this goes. I've got the truck absolutely loaded down right now with everything inside, other than the pitter and the bed of the truck, because Houston is just a flooded wasteland right now. It's just a disaster down there. Three Palms is completely underwater. Houses are underwater. It's crazy. So we're driving to West Texas, where they've got some rain, but it's going to be dry throughout the weekend. If anybody loses to me or Lawson at the race this weekend, especially me, they should quit. I'm going to be on a bone stock KTM 152 stroke, 2019 model that I haven't ridden in 4 years. Beginner level factory connection suspension on it, and it was going to be built tonight at nighttime after I'm just dog tired on a track I've never been on before. So if anybody loses to me, they should sell everything before they even leave the track. All right, we're here with Lawson. There's his bike. We got to get his new suspension on there. And then here's the rig I'm going to be racing this weekend. And here's the motor. So we got to build this motor, assemble everything, throw it in there, change the tires, change sprockets, set sag, see if this thing's going to explode or not. We're an hour and a half into our operation here. You can see how much Lawson's gotten done on his bike. Nothing. There's a collar that fits around the counter shaft. That's missing. There's an O-ring that goes around that. That was found somewhere else where it shouldn't have been.
Oh, I forgot I could see it.
So then I found a mysterious washer.
Can you just bleep up?
Lawson!
I'm sorry.
I found a mysterious washer sitting with a clutch. Figured out where that goes. So now we're reinstalling the motor. And we don't even have the collar, so I technically can't even finish this. And Motorsport sent me the wrong washer for the crank. Technically speaking, I cannot finish the motor. So it's looking like I might end up racing Lawson's bike.
Don't worry,
tomorrow.
we have JM Racing suspension. I'm not a paid actor.
The phone has to be sideways to video, Lawson. No, you have to start the video that way. Okay, so Lawson decided to misinform me on the quality of the clutch that's in this bike. And these plates are smoked. So I'm sanding the steels to add some friction so we get some additional stiction whenever these go back into the bike. These plates look like garbage. Hopefully, the sales guy at the track tomorrow will have a new clutch. If not, Lawson. Okay, turn it off. So Motorsport sent me the wrong lock washer, so I'm creating my own. We don't have one with the hole big enough. Or a drill bit big enough, so I'm trying to waller it out to make it fit. Lawson's almost done. I got it ground down. Look at that. Now, I'm gonna get a Dremel and I'm gonna cut a slot and I'm gonna bend it to turn it into a lock washer. Not sure if that's actually how that works. That's what we're gonna do. Homemade lock washer. Perfect. All right, we filed it up, cleaned the sharp edges. We got us a factory-made lock washer ready to roll. That thing couldn't be better. We're on, it's solid, ready to roll. Lawson's finally getting close to being done. Golly. Status update, putting the power valve on. Got a new gasket or not power valve, reed valve. Putting reed valve on. New gasket there, got a new gasket here. This one's tearing as I pull it apart. I think it'll still seal, so we're just gonna roll with it. It'll be fine. New piston going in, ready to roll. The only good thing about this motor that's happening is it's got a new crank, piston. I don't think it's a new cylinder. It might be a new cylinder. I feel like it's that's pretty fresh. That might be a new cylinder. And a new head. Just because Lawson had one, now I do. Lawson, what's for dinner?
Good evening, Primals. Chef Lawson here. We have some whole beans that Yaya made. We have some fried ground beef from Bockel Hans. We have some, hold on. This one's fancy. Some smushed beans that Yaya made.
Yaya would be the Mexican grandma.
Yeah, she's cool.
Okay. Because it's 2:30, everything's closed, and there's no other food, so beans and, what was that again? Meat?
That's
Oh, yeah, wonderful.
got some onions in it.
Motor's done. Completed, with the exception of that one color that we don't have, so we can't even put oil in it to test fire it. So we're just going to assume everything works fine, which I built it, so why wouldn't it? So we're gonna stab it in here now. We got a bad bearing here. Hopefully that comes out easily, so we gotta replace that real quick. Basically, we're gonna put everything together and work on it some more tomorrow, because it is currently probably like 3 o'clock at this point, and we have like a 3.5 hour drive to get to the track, so nothing can go wrong. All right, I skipped forward a bit because we're really short on time, but the bike is finished. It doesn't have oil in it because the counter shaft, the deal is not on there. There's supposed to be a spacer right there. We can't find it, so we're just gonna have to hope we can find one once we get to the track. Otherwise, we got the bike finished.
It's currently 5:08. We've been at it all night.
Lawson took like a 30-minute nap while I worked on the bike. I haven't slept at all. Just took a shower, so we're super tired.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get in the truck and drive 3 hours. Wonderful.
Good thing I got my cozy doodads in here.
Cozy doodads. We made it, Lawson.
Yeah!
Practice started 40 minutes ago, right? Was it 9 or 10?
Yeah, I was supposed to start like at 9.
Yeah. Well, we're right on time. Traditional road or MOTOKILL fashion. Everybody started, and we're ready to roll, dude.
So ready, dude. Like, so stoked.
All right, we parked in the back corner away from everybody because that's just what we do. It is 47 degrees here, dude.
It's chilly.
This sucks. So now I gotta get the bike out and we're gonna put a list together on what we need to get done before I can freaking ride this thing. Here's our checklist. I need to go buy an air filter. I need to find that collar for the sprocket. I need to get my new tires mounted because these tires are garbage. Figure out the clutch. So the clutch is not working and it's sticking sometimes. Well, it's not sticking now. Huh, maybe I fixed it. But it's still no actuation there. So I got to figure that out. So I probably had to bleed it, but anyway, need to put a chain on, need to put oil in it. Brownlee got us the collar we need. This is off a 250 apparently, but it fits on there perfect. Got the O-ring and everything.
So sick.
Slips right over, pops into place, and we're solid.
Yeah!
That means we're operational. Now all I gotta do is fix the clutch, and I'm waiting on the tires to get back. I already got the air filter in there. So let's look at our checklist. Air filter's done. Sprocket collar. If I can get my Sharpie, let's check that out.
Oh boy, yeah.
All right, sprocket collar, done. Waiting on tires, trying to fix the clutch right now. Now I can put oil in it, so that's about to be checked off. This is sick. It's looking good.
Sweet.
I can't believe it. All right, time to test fire it. This thing is pouring gas out the overflow, so I'm hoping the float's just stuck and it'll unstick. This thing hasn't ran in 4 years. It's my first heat cycle. See how it goes. I feel like I'm having a grounding issue. I'll have to investigate that. Tip number 2. Still pouring gas, so that's not good. That rattling here is just the rear brake caliper. Alright, well, plans have changed, so we got everything, like, everything was good, dialed. I don't remember if we filmed it or not. The transmission, Lawson had it in there one way, and I went to inspect it just to verify, and according to the OEM part schematic, Lawson had it in there wrong. So I corrected it to the OEM schematic, and me and Lawson stared at it for 30 or 45 minutes, messing with it, like, this doesn't make sense, this is wrong. So then we felt the way Lawson had it originally was the correct way, but the OEM part schematic said differently, so that's the way we put it. Now the bike will go to neutral, it just gets hung in gear. So I'm thinking the part schematic from OEM is actually wrong. So everything is just, we can't do it. Can't do anything. We gotta rebuild the motor again. We gotta pull the transmission back out, reset the washers, the order of them. So the new plan is I'm gonna race Lawson's bike, and because I am insanely dead tired, because I have had literally 1 hour of sleep, if that, since 6 o'clock yesterday morning, and right now it's 11:30. So not a lot of sleep. So I'm just gonna race one class, race 25 plus A, just because I don't want to race a pro class. I have to work hard, because I was gonna do it on that bike just because it'd be funny. But now that I'm on an actual bike, 25 plus. DJ Big Bad. Oh yeah, fast like Oh, Bubba. Power to the ground.
Dude, just set it on the.
No, it's work right here. Look.
Set it
I
on
got
the
it.
bike.
I got it.
Are you sure that's working?
Yeah. It's
What if we go like this?
Well, you're on camera. It's on.
Oh, it's on. Okay.
Yeah. I don't. I thought he was going to be the one that dropped the gate. So, because I didn't watch the other gate because I was focusing on filming you whenever your gate was up. So I didn't watch him do it there, which I should have. It's normal practice. You're supposed to do that. But I just wasn't thinking about it. Probably because I've had an hour of sleep.
Does he have like one of the button thingies, the remote droppers? Because he
I
had
wonder.
something in his hand. I
Maybe
think he has one.
Maybe because he got like 3 steps away from it, and because normally what I normally do when that guy is the guy that's dropping the gate, I'll wait for him to get to the box and then I'll look at the gate. So that way I have less time to like psych myself out.
Yeah, that's what was bugging me out. Because I was like, wait, he's walking, and then he didn't go to the gate, and I was looking, he didn't go to the gate, and then the gate dropped. I was like, huh.
Yeah, like I was looking at him and the gate dropped and everybody was already moving. I'm like, oh my gosh. The good news is I'm done riding for the day.
I might do one more. Like I felt good that last one.
Yeah, you look good, but if you wouldn't have, oh, because you passed a lot of dudes. I don't know where you finished, but you passed a lot of guys. Rich guys, got a hotel, Chipotle, Supercross, watching dudes better than us. Hotel breakfast, Supercross, crunchy weenie. Oh, Jesus Christ. Due to the rain, they've been prepping the track for an hour and a half. So we're on an hour and a half track prep delay. You can see water. I will not be racing. I'm just gonna roll one lap just to get scored so I can make some money back. Lost, on the other hand,
Yeah.
I think is racing. You can see that this will be a wonderful time. This is just from rolling around over here. Very clogged. How is it?
Getting after it.
Is it good?
Yeah. Hard to bottom it out.
Oh, nice. that's a wrap. The suspension is undersprung, low on fluid. It's just literally not rideable. We are bottoming out, just going into corners. So that's not gonna work. So Lost is packing in early.
Unfortunate.
I only did 1 lap in my moto. So since that bike won't work, that bike's suspension's no good, nothing left to do here. I did a lap in my moto. Stop. So they said I'm gonna get some money, so I'm gonna get my monies, and then we're gonna leave and go get food. It's a bummer the weekend didn't work out
Bummer.
the way that we thought it was going to, but
Facts.
if, like I said before, if y'all have seen Roadkill, this is basically exactly how Roadkill would have happened. So it's almost
This sucks.
it's almost like we scripted this. It's so stupid. But this is most certainly not how I thought it was gonna go. I had a good idea that it would happen, something stupid like this. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know what you want to see about the 150. See you guys in the next ones.
Bye.